So,
press record. Press record.
Shit, we live now. We live now, man.
Yeah, I'm leaving all this shit in here. That's what y'all get.
Yeah, man. Let's just get it. Gloves is off. Gloves is off, man. You already know how I'm coming. Yep.
Welcome, you guys to Talkyourishpodcast. This is presented by the guys from the court. As you see, we are ready. We are ready to go. We got DJ. We got Khalil. We got Skins. We all here.
Hey.
We bike. Toxic Sports is bike.
Yeah.
Toxic Sports.
Real sports shit.
Had to take a little time off like Kyrie.
That shit weak. That shit weak. This nigga want to go party. He said, I can't pod, and now I look.
Hey, I need my mental space.
Party, come back and drop 30. That's what we do.
Let's get it.
As always, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Obviously, we're on all streaming platforms, so if you ain't know, now you know. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're not going to even hold you. Gentlemen, NBA trades. We got some good ones. We got some bad ones. We got some winners. We got some losers. It's been a minute. The streets want to know our takes. How are we feeling about these NBA trades that happen? Who's going to sound off?
Off top, let me just say this. And I have to apologize to this player because my team was trying to get him, and I was like, no, do not get him. He's trash. Denver hasn't lost since they got Aaron Gordon.
Yes.
That's a big move. And I watched him play the other night. He's going to help Jokic a lot, being to the fact he can play that 4 role. He's athletic. He can guard your Kawhi Leonards. He can't guard them, but he can stay in front of them. He can use his body, to play good defense. But I just want to say Denver is a big winner for the trade deadline. Big winner. I think that trade is going to get them in the top 4 seed for sure.
Okay.
I agree with you. I definitely think Denver got the best of the trade deadline. I would predict that it will put them somewhere near, if not the semifinals, the finals. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely stacked their team to be strong enough. And without, the Lakers putting out an effort, I don't really see them being a factor in the playoffs. Khalil.
Chill. Hey, man, I'm not speaking on the Lakers until the gang is back right now. I wanted to reverse, though. I think I was looking at the Magic. I think the Magic did a good thing. They did one thing that I think a lot of teams should look into doing. So the Magic, they were kind of stuck at mediocrity, where you're just getting the 8th seed, 7th seed. You're gonna face one of the best teams in the East, might win one game, and then you lose, and then you repeat the next year. They unloaded all their best players and just like to say, fuck it, we're going young, we're going to rebuild. And I know this might be dumb thinking, but I'd rather be like dead last than be fucking stuck in the middle of the pack and you're drafting at 15, like you're drafting 15 in the draft, you're not really getting none of the talent. Like you might as well just start it all the way over. So, I mean, it might be a little Florida bias, but yeah, I kind of like what they're doing. I want to see if they actually can get the talent. And with the Magic, the thing is they got to get that talent to stay because they always get in the talent. It's just they always fucking leave. So we'll see kind of where that goes. Disappointed that the Lakers didn't make a move. I think they should have tried to get some shooters, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, but whatever.
They can't do nothing. But
man, flip something. Kuzma out of there, please.
To agree with you, I want to actually agree with you there. Orlando did do a good job. It was time that they stopped fooling themselves. Like you said, they've been just right in the middle of the road, barely making the 8th spot, getting kicked out by the top team in the West or in the East. So it was time. I think a team like San Antonio right now could benefit from following that. They're in the middle. They ain't gonna do nothing, but obviously they're gonna have to wait till next year now. But I do think that was a good move by Orlando.
Yeah, they should have flipped DeMar DeRozan and got him out of there.
Facts. Because he's a free agent this year.
Oh, so he's just walking then. Oh, all right. Walking.
Right. They tripping. But yeah, man, it was what else happened in the trade world? Norman Powell to the Blazers. I don't think that really does nothing. He's another scorer, but they don't need scoring in my opinion.
Yo,
They have
you seen him stare down. He was staring down the Toronto bench the
nah
other night, and he had a
No.
dunk on a fast break, and he was just staring down the bench and shit. And Fred VanVleet, he was like, "Yo, why?" He's like, "Why you mad at me? I ain't trade you, bro."
right.
That's just that was just funny to me.
I think the Clippers getting Rondo was a big move. It's not gonna show up until the playoffs. Like anything they do now is just anything he does now is just a plus, but his true value won't show until they get into the playoffs.
No excuses. No
What
excuses.
y'all,
I
what y'all
can't
think
wait to
about the
smoke this
Nets?
squad pack.
What y'all think about the moves the Nets made during the trade?
I mean, they
I
just
like
keep
it,
adding
man.
and adding. Shit, I can't hate. They keep adding and
I like
adding.
it.
The
They're
year's
I
they're
not
like
pretty
it.
much
wrong
buying
yet.
the championship right now.
So we can agree that they pretty much solidified this season.
Well,
Like
they easily have the
I
best
don't really
roster.
see
If KD plays, if KD plays,
if KD's coming
Bro,
back next week, according to Steve
KD's
Nash.
coming back as early as tomorrow.
who knows?
Listen,
Who
listen.
knows? Until I see him on the court.
That's real.
KD ain't say all that.
That's real.
I gotta see
But
Kyrie. I gotta see Kyrie's mental, man. Let me see
but I
how
gotta
he
be
going.
real. Hold on, real quick.
Listen,
Before we
we
get into that,
aligned.
hold on.
Don't talk about Kyrie's mental. We
Before
aligned
we
over here. We
before we
dropping
get into
buckets.
Kyrie, before we get into Kyrie, because I know Skins want to go off on that. I just
Fuck
want to
Kyrie.
say I don't think Kevin Durant has to be there for them to get to the finals. I think with just the current team and James Harden running the show, they can get there. To win, Kevin Durant's going to have to be there.
Oh,
But
he got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they can
You're-
get there without James Harden is enough with that roster.
And I put it like this: if say KD does come back this week, I'm running him a maximum 15 minutes. I'm not running him more than that.
Facts.
That
Like
nigga go.
it's no
Oh,
need to.
KD is not. KD not gonna let.
I
let him run
know
for
he's not
15.
going to want to play that little amount of time, but it don't make sense to run him that long
Not
It
when
at
you
all.
don't,
have that
but
type of team.
he want to play though. He
Like
get himself in trouble. He's getting himself in
if you
trouble right
could
now. He needs to
spread
be out on
that
the court.
15 out, listen, if you could spread that 15 out where you give him 3 minutes a quarter to where the last
Damn, he can't
quarter
get
he
no rhythm
plays.
and
Yes, you can. In 3 minutes? You talking about KD.
bro. I know, but bro, he's not. That's a big no. He's not doing that, bro. He's not going.
I mean,
Yo,
I
20,
could say
15 minutes a game. He's not doing that shit.
I could say 20 minutes per game and 5 minutes a quarter.
I say 25 minutes. No more than 30. Put him on the Zion plan that they had Zion on last year. They kind of unleashed him
Yeah,
now,
but
but put him on that
that's
kind of
not
plan.
that team. It's not the Pelicans. Like right now, they have so much. They have so much of an arsenal.
But I'm
It don't
saying,
make sense to run him more than 20 minutes.
bro,
Like you playing a dangerous game running him that long.
I think let him play 25 to 30 minutes and don't let him play on back to backs. Don't let him play how the schedule's all fucked up. Teams been playing like 8 games in 10 days right now. Like
Now
the
that
schedule's crazy. Yeah, you need
I could
to
agree
break
with.
that up. Like you don't need to. He don't need to be playing in all those games. The way that shit. Yeah, the schedule. I feel bad for these players. That schedule's crazy, bro. Like
Well, it's
I'm
not
looking
that
at it. I'm like, yo, damn. The Lakers just played yesterday. Like they just played. They didn't just play 3 days in a row. Like, am I tripping? Like the schedule is wild, bro.
is.
So yeah, definitely. I don't think he needs to be playing and all that. Like I mean, but as you can see, when Katie's not on the court, he just finds himself in always some type of trouble. As you can see with the DMs that got leaked. So that's why he
Yeah.
needs to be on the court. Make him
Great
Yeah.
great segue. Great segue.
Yeah. Listen, Kevin Durant is in some shit again. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Apparently, Michael Rapport, if you're not familiar with him, celebrity, actor, hip hop enthusiast, sports enthusiast, podcast host. He has a bunch of titles. Another one to add is a snitch. This dude posted his DM to the world to where KD was just going off on him. And we know KD's sensitive, but I'll put a screenshot up so you guys get an idea of what was said. But you guys, what was KD in the wrong? Is Michael Rapport in the wrong?
I would say so. KD, as in the message itself, that what he was saying to him, I don't. It was nothing wrong. Like it was nothing wrong with it. Like I've seen worse text messages, and I think it's wrong because that's a member of the media. So KD got to be smarter to know to not be playing around with people, especially in the screenshot social media area. You got to know better to not send stuff out like that because they can just use you as clout and just post it. Oh my God, he threatened me. He even said something about my
Yep.
wife. Like, man, fuck out of here, bro. I don't like Michael, whatever his name is. I never care for this dude. Um, I think Michael is wrong for posting the screenshots because he knew that KD didn't mean no malice behind those texts. Like he was kind of, they're like all kind of kidding around and stuff like that. Like KD even said himself, like me and Michael, we've said way worse shit to each other before, and it was never no problems, and he never posted or nothing. Like I thought, like you know what I mean. I thought we were all kidding around, like we were having fun with it. So why are you going out your way and posting it for clout or whatever you're trying to do, whatever your agenda was? I think he's more in the wrong for even posting and putting it out there when you know damn well KD wasn't going to beat you at. What he said, meet me at 6th Street or some shit. You know KD not beat you in broad daylight at 6th Street to fucking fight you. Like it's stupid.
Boy said in front of Catch Steak. Meet me in front of Catch.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like that's just like you know KD's just obviously he's joking. Like he's trolling.
I think same as you, bro. I think Michael Rappaport is wrong. I personally, I think KD is only wrong for letting it get to that type of back and forth.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what
like,
I want to hear. Yeah.
Okay.
only wrong for that because, but the reason I can't blame him is kind of what Khalil was saying because I'm sure him and Michael Rappaport has had worse exchanges. Like I'm sure. So he in KD's mind, he's thinking we do this all the time. So that really leads me to believe that, and I hate to put it this way, Michael Rappaport needs the attention right now. He whatever he's going through in life,
Oh,
he
right
needs,
now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
man.
So,
Just
Now-
so
quiet.
can we say KD trusted Michael? That's why they were just going back and forth like that.
Absolutely.
Probably.
I'm sure because if I'm not mistaken, those DMs were actually old direct messages.
Yeah, they're old. They're like from December.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
old. So it's like KD wasn't even thinking about that. Like that wasn't even on his mind. He said that to that man a long time ago and moved on from that. Like I'm
And
sure.
why are you saying
Yo,
DMs
listen.
from December?
You know how lame that is? The screenshot and hold some text messages
And
Yeah.
then,
a
and then
whole
that's why I
winter
can't.
season. Like
That's why I can't get with Michael Rappaport saying, "Oh, he said he mentioned my wife." So okay, bro, he mentioned your wife in December. Like you wasn't that mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you didn't hold on to that. Why are they just now leaking if you was that mad when he mentioned your wife? You should have did that that same night. So he really held on to this all this time just to have like a just in case moment for himself to get into the media or to get into the public eye. And this is it. He's pulling his just in case card. But before I'm done, I'll say this. It's going to hurt him more than it hurts KD.
I was just about to say that.
He will never have another relationship with an NBA player, with the NBA, or even that Big Three league. It's over for him, which is why he came out and apologized already. He already came out and said he was wrong for you could apologize. It's still over. Like it's still over. Ain't nobody fucking with you, but thank you for the apology. So
But because of this incident, KD was fined $50K. I mean, it doesn't even make a dent in his pockets, but they fined him for it.
They has to fine him. They got to because that's a bad example to set when you basically suspend Myers Leonard for the rest of the year for him saying an anti-Semitic slur, as opposed to KD saying what he said. You're not going to suspend KD for the rest of the year, so you have to fine him a hefty amount. Obviously, $50K to us is a lot, not to him. But
no, I bet you he care about that $50K. I bet you he like, all right, I'm definitely catching this nigga in traffic. Like for that $50K, oh, you gonna catch this beating.
Kevin Durant ain't worried about $50,000, bro.
I think it's not about money. It's
not about
more about the
$50,000.
principle that like you got to come out of your pocket and pay this bullshit. Like this stupid.
You definitely could catch this fade if your snitch cost me $50K for sure.
A $50K fade? Hell yeah.
Run up.
You deserve that. You won that.
Right in front of Catch State.
Nah, I wouldn't even do it in front of Catch State. I do it when he least expected.
So yeah, no, I mean,
He on vacation somewhere exotic.
I feel bad for
KD
KD.
gonna get his ass banned.
So let me just ask a random question. If you guys were athletes, you know, the way the internet is, social media, would you move any different on social media compared to how you are with your real friends in life?
Bro, if I was an athlete, I'm moving like Kawhi. No social media, no nothing. Like you not see me on none of these weirdo apps. Fuck that.
No, well,
No burner, no burner.
here's the double-edged sword with that. Because you're not active on social media, it's going to you're not going to get a lot of opportunities as far as endorsement deals because they can't gauge your metrics. So they don't have anything to, you know what I'm saying, measure you off of because you don't have any socials.
Right.
Yeah.
You
They
notice,
can't just go off your likeness in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Or how many jerseys he sell. You know what I'm saying? They need to know that you can engage with your actual fan base. If you can't do that, then they're not going to want to deal with you or
right.
do a deal with you.
True.
If you notice, the only endorsements or commercials type shit we see Kawhi Leonard in is that New Balance shit. Nobody else really uses him as like a face for their brand because he doesn't talk. Like I can't do nothing with that. You don't talk. So that is the double-edged sword to it. Obviously a Kawhi Leonard can get away with that because he makes so much money, so he really doesn't need endorsements off the court. But I don't think it's in everybody's best interest to be that quiet. But at the same time, I think everybody should take somewhat of a method from Kawhi Leonard as far as knowing when to be quiet. You know, it's cool to have social media, but you're gonna have to know when to be quiet at the same time.
I think you hire a public relations team to handle your socials.
Yeah.
You don't
I
even
think
deal
that's
with
better.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You let the people that know how to deal with social media deal with social media. So even if something comes back to blow back on you, you could easily say, I don't even handle my socials. I have a company that deals with that. So
That's why you
you have
gotta
to look at that company, not
that's
me.
why you gotta get like a Finsta or something where you got your public Instagram, they handle that, and that has how you get all your deals and stuff, and then you got your own